Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Melloland. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't have any applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to Call of the Beastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
We could also potentially blow up this door and then move beyond.
Yeah. About that. So the guy that had access to open that door has gone with you and is now, doing his own thing in one of the laboratories. So at this point, Paulie goes up to the door and starts digging under it. It's like, I'm tired of this. So that one's accessible.
Pick one of the group orders then. See what's inside one of those.
Okay. Yeah.
Toady pulls out a D20 and rolls a.
What are you rolling for?
You said there's 20 doors, which just happens to
Oh.
go right with a D20.
Gotcha. That's true enough. So you open one up, and with Paulie's help, she takes the door frame off, and it's a bedroom. It's got a couple of cots, or it's more like a bunk bed type of situation. Small sized, it would be a little uncomfortable for Toadier to try and sleep on one, curled up. There's a couple desks and trunks, some personal items, pictures of things, and like some sets of small clothes, engineer and researcher clothes. So like, goggles, leather apron, things of that nature. A couple small like white lab coats. Everything's in an okay condition. A little dusty in here, but seems to be fairly good, well sealed. Among that, like, you find some small weapons, including a short sword that's kind of like curved in. Well, it resembles a gear. So, like, you know how a Kopesh kind of curves into a U almost?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like that, but the blade has the gear. What's that word that I'm looking for?
Gear teeth.
Prongs, teeth. Yeah,
Cogs.
yeah. It looks like half a cog on a sword, and there are two of them in there on little racks, along with miscellaneous tools and equipment.
I'd like to grab one of each set of clothing, so one of the engineer clothing and one of the, what was it?
Like researcher, like lab coat kind of get up, Yep. But other than that, there's not too much of interest in this room.
Can I put both those short swords and all that clothes and the clothes in my bag of holding?
Yeah.
There is still that snake in there, is why I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're pushing your limits, though, there, bud.
No, I realize that. That's why.
Would you like to keep exploring bedrooms? Or would you like to break into that generator room?
They said something about them entire facility exploding. The generators weren't fixed.
There was something mentioned about that.
So I think I'm just gonna leave. Personally, I'd like to leave the generator room. Just stay as far away from that as possible.
Can I investigate for signs of slimes like sliding under the doors and things, like just any residue from them, I guess?
Give me an investigation check.
I can always light a match.
20.
You do see relatively fresh footprints.
Ooh.
Leading to the generator room, I assume.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right.
Well, and from. There's several different sets. A couple of the doors have been accessed recently. You remember a couple of them being opened by the gnomes that went to go and, work on the generator room. They needed their tools and clothes. But you don't see any, like, slime residue or anything like that. Yeah.
I say we go into the generator. We open the door and look around, but we don't touch things.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that there's not more of that slime that's going to become even more of that slime.
Well, you open it up and, there's like this hiss of steam and the chugging of engines and gears moving and stuff like that. It's a little loud, but it's mostly how you remember it, except there's quite a few more blood stains. Give me an investigation check. So you're not alone, so you can do that with advantage if the people with you want to help. Guidance, whatever.
Can I guide and help at the same time?
Well, I mean, I'm there. So.
Guidance is an action.
Yeah, but it lasts a minute. Concentration.
So it does.
Yep. But yeah, advantage, guidance, go ahead.
Guidance is a +4, like a D4, right?
Yep. 15?
15, yep.
So, yeah, I mean, you find the scene how you left it, mostly. There's still a couple of open tool bags and, the blood stains. There isn't really much in the way of corpses, per se. But, like, there's gore. And after a little bit of looking around, you find that there's a vent that has been forced open and, has some, like, bloody residue on it.
Can I just tap my hand in the blood just to see how wet it is, or if it's dryish?
It appears to be, like, fairly fresh.
Thickening, but not dried.
Yeah, it's only been like 15, 20 minutes since the fight occurred, so I'd say probably within an hour.
Now, I'm going to ask, could we see any of the vents, like, walking around? Could we see the vent, structure in the walls, or is it just in the walls?
Are you?
Well, some of the pipes that are running along the ceiling have, ventilation at various points within the compound. You haven't really paid much attention to it because there's so much going on, but like seeing it forced open like that, you're like, whatever this is, maybe using the pipes to get around.
Really, my question is, can I track them? Like, can I follow the pipe, and, like, walk out the room, go to the opposite wall, and see the pipe, and keep walking with it, or?
If only it were that simple. There is a convoluted network of pipe work leading all around this place from this room. including many intersections, things of that nature. You might be able to track it from inside, but you'd have to be a small creature alone against, these things.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'm gonna start grabbing all the dirt that Polly dug out from underneath that door to get us in here, and I'm gonna start. I don't know if that's actually a good idea. I wanted to stuff it in that vent so I can't get back out this way, but what if I stop the airflow and make the place explode?
Just don't know what we're doing. No, on that note though, it looks like the gnomes were packing up and getting ready to go as this happened. So you feel like maybe they got enough of the work done to help the generator room do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to mess it up now.
Yeah, there's that. Cites, where are you? Robert?
Hello.
Where are you at? Like, not physically, but in the game.
Hell, I think I'm up in the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Oh, that's where your token's at. But I mean, did you go with them back to the generator room? Did you go with Gizzard back to this hallway?
I'll go with Gizzard this time.
All right, so it's you and Gizzard. Okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with you.
Okay.
No, we're going after you.
I'm coming after you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna find you.
Yeah. So the thing is, you didn't see where they went per se. You go back to the chamber that you have explored. They're not there.
Can I be looking for signs of you and the gnome along the hallway, as well as sending straight out the cantrip message and just being like, "Where are you? Where are you?"
Oh, that's fair. You do receive that message at one point while he's walking down that hallway. I was gonna say there's not much in the way of signs.
Like
that
160 feet.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, not many signs of people who cross down this hallway exists. It's not dirty. There's no like blood or anything dripping off of them, that kind of thing. So, but the message works.
I'm in a hallway.
Go.
Down a hallway. I'm outside a door.
You can hear some conversation going on inside the room behind you. But without trying very hard, you can't tell what's being said.
Without trying hard?
Yeah, you have to be trying to eavesdrop.
That is a wonderful way of saying you should roll to listen.
If you would like to. I mean, you
Sure.
could be not interested.
I'm interested.
Very well. You can give me a perception check. 21. That's pretty good. So
Terrible. That's a 12.
it's still a 21 to me. So you can hear a like grainy, almost staticky voice talking with Dr. Zimler. And the content of the conversation is mostly a status report. He says the compound is in ruins. The leadership has either disappeared or died. I don't know what the status of the main city is. But we need you. I need you. And the staticky voice says, well, it's about time. I always knew they couldn't do it without me. And look, now I see that they have failed. I was right. You can hear the creaking of gears. And like the sound of metal on stone clanking.
Oh. Are you okay in there, Doctor?
Everything is fine too. Says, well, it's time for me to resume my post. This is the other character, Dr. Voltage Schmitz. You can see that the door opens, and you can see that he is awake inside of his crystal tank. And the tank has lifted itself up from the ground and the wall. It now stands on 3 legs and has some mechanical arms coming out of the top of it. And he moves to make... he moves to try and get into the hallway.
I'm sorry. Here, after you,
Pushes you out of the way.
Doctor. Two.
As head researcher of Voltage Smiths, I've never had the pleasure of meeting you two.
Doctor knows my full name. I am embarrassed.
I'm afraid that your full name, your real name, may be lost. Project Rebirth was supposed to be a new start for everybody, and here you are, a lost and forgotten soul. We'll have to access the archives, see what happened to the project, get into the other bunkers, find out what went wrong.
Yes. But I must at least alert you, I do have friends here, or comrades would be a better word. They might throw you back a bit, but they are trustworthy.
Allow me to share like an image of what it is you're talking with. Actually, Calvin, could you post that in the chat or in the Discord? Perhaps Jacob could show it to me.
Do you want what I sent you?
Yeah, the one that we were talking about earlier.
The actual D&D one, or the sketch of it?
The sketch of it. I just didn't want to use someone else's art on it, if that makes sense.
Just
'Cause,
let me
like-
know where you're posting it so I can pull it up.
Discord art channel, please.
I'm
our
doing
channel?
it on Messenger, I guess. Or do you want me to do it on Discord?
It should be. Yeah,
it's-
and the Discord art channel would be great.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I think we lost him.
I think he slowly faded away into oblivion.
Oh no, I'm still here.
Slowly fading into oblivion.
I'm
Who knows where I will
digitized.
end up?
I'm digitized. Digitized.
Oh, goodness. Come on.
What?
Trying to send this thing and it won't let me send it.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I got pepper in it.
That's
Yeah,
why it hasn't sent.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Should be uploaded.
Dirk sent.
Thoughts in general. That's fine.
Wow. Okay.
That is quite a bit cooler than the last time I saw it. You've been busy.
A little bit.
Yeah,
What is-
but that's Dr. Voltage Smith.
Oh,
Okay, that's cool.
Doctor,
Yeah, right.
I have a fear that my friends might kill you as soon as they see you.
I fear not the mortal hands of your bestial friends. I have more serious matters to attend to. I must cleanse the purge out of this complex. The fools in the bioresearch lab have doomed many of my colleagues. This is going to set us back.
My colleagues can take care of that biological mistake if we need to.
It should be a simple issue for me to take care of. I could set the bot to destroy any biological signatures that are not me or Zimmler. I have a task for you too. Are you willing to accept?
What is it?
I need you to take your colleagues and enter the city proper. I don't know what it's like outside the main blast doors of the complex. But if 300 years have gone by, then that means Operation Rebirth went horribly wrong. We must find out what happened and rectify it. Bring our people back into the light.
Wasn't it 800 years?
300?
Well, I can't remember what you said, but it's been at least 300.
It
Because-
was 500B something for them, and it's like 300A something for us, so it's been almost 800 years.
The current year is year 304 AC.
Yeah. So it's been yeah. You don't know when their calendar ended thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
But you know that it's been at very least 304 years since the cataclysm, and you don't know much about what went on at that time because you're you know.
Can I request something? I'm sure my comrades would be fine with this mission, but should we need back in, can I have some kind of clearance to come in, or are you not able to do that?
It'd be a simple thing. We just gotta go to the security room, and I can give you access. And Dr. Zimmler is over there shaking his head, and he coughs a little bit, and he says, "About the security room." He says, "What?" It seems that Chu's incursion with his friends had some collateral damage and destroyed most of it. Well, that's going to take me some time to manage to. But
I am sorry. We
By
had
the
no
time-
answers. We were frustrated.
I'm willing to forgive this one. Damn it, I'm severely underhanded. All right, I have a checklist of things that I need to do. You take your colleagues and get the fuck out.
I do not know how to do such an action, but we will leave the premise.
I'm gonna again message you, just like, can I have directions to where you are from the
Down hallway.
lunchroom?
Down hallway, down hallway, down another hallway, and down another hallway. I'm in the hallway.
Did you take any turns?
Nope. Friends are still here. No enemies.
I'm
I
just
will
gonna
come
keep going
to you.
straight down the hallway.
I will come to you. My friends are calling to me, Doctor. We will
I am
wait
not
for you
you.
in the city.
I'm not you. I'm Gizzard. I don't understand you.
Doctor, I bid you adieu. Just let me through the blast doors, and if there is anything else I can do. Do we have a way of communicating? And what are we looking for?
Don't call me. I'll call you. As for what you're looking for, there are other bunkers, other complexes devoted to different parts of research. The bunker containing Operation Rebirth is rumored to be at least 3 times the size of this one. And I could provide you with a map of what the city used to be like. Maybe that'll help you find it, but it's going to take some real work from you two. I hope you're up to it.
Yes.
Is there
The
anything
furry
in the
one will
hallway?
scream in excitement.
What'd you say, Ascites?
Is there anything in the hallway where me and Gizzard are?
There's a series of doors.
That's it.
Pretty much. There's also a good view of the production bay that's below, like the side of the hallway that is not, doors is glass, and you can see down.
I have an idea.
Gizzard, you're pretty sure that he went through this one based on the range of your spell. Let's see. Let's take a break. There's a couple more things that I wanted to do in here with you guys. There's definitely tons more stuff in here, but this guy's awake and wants to do stuff, so it's up to you on how we're going to handle it, where you're going to go. If you're going to head back to the portal system, try and explore here more, or go through the other exit to this place.
Gizzard is going to love this dude.
Calvin, I just have to ask, did you pull an Austin Powers and put freaking lasers on his freaking head?
Freaking laser beam.
Freaking lasers. So good. Well, yeah, this is pretty much what I asked for in this guy. It's great. Anywho, let's come back in like 20 minutes. Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.